What's going on, everybody? Jared Leon from Pack Punch Traders here, and I just want to go over a quick lesson on RDBX. Um, Took a couple small losses on a couple other plays this morning, and did not give RDBX enough of the attention that I really that it deserved. That I should have. It's a recent runner that proves that these little breakouts work. We had a breakout here from 387. It got up to a high of 445. Closing at basically 4. Got a gap up, open, got a gap up and got a high the next day of 477 before closing all the way down at the 330s. Held the 330s really well, and this is when we finally squeezed, once we start really confirming that $4 level and getting past the mid to high 4s. We squeezed all the way up to a high as 11 the next couple of days. Then we did nothing but fade. Had a huge gap down here this day, but we had a nice spike all the way back up to 6 and then closed down by its lows. It held the mid 2s for a few days before having a nice little pop this day, and just really failed to break down. We had a pop back up to 4. The next day we had a small push up into the low 4s, closed red, really failed to break down. And today we really just confirmed that multi-day breakout over 4, low 4s, 444, 425. So that's dissecting it there on the multi-day level. On the daily chart, you can just see it. It has a history of spiking, so that's really good. It is a lower float, low market cap, and we want to put the lines up here at $4. Beautiful level here in the morning. Say IMXX is spiking a little bit. Then you have the 425 level. So it really, proved itself in the morning. We had that break over 4, and we had put in a high of the 440s, 448. We pulled back and we held VWAP really nicely. We were just making higher lows and holding the 420s really well. And I should have been paying a lot more attention to it while it was in here. I was watching it in here in the 440s, but decided to kind of just sit on my hands. I didn't want to overtrade, especially after taking a couple small losses this morning. I know it's midday. I really just wanted to be patient and wait for a power hour. But this was beautiful. This volume started to come in. We kind of broke through high of day, proved itself for a few minutes, and went from the 450s straight up into the high 5s. So beautiful move there. Looks like it is on a backside now, but we'll definitely be keeping it on watch for later. So really just wanted to just make a little recap on it, kind of review the setup here, and how I would look to trade it, the key levels, and it just worked out beautifully, set up beautifully as well. I really should have just given this a lot more attention. I was really just aiming for some multi-day bounces today, and they just are not setting up for today. They're not working out. So hopefully next week we can get some nice multi-day bounces. But RDBX was a beautiful multi-day breakout over 420s. So definitely going to be keeping breakouts on watch, especially like this, how this sets up that multi-day breakout. Put in the high of 4, really failed to break down, grinded higher, and we finally confirmed that $4 break, confirmed the 420s, and got a nice squeeze all the way up into the high 5s. So that's a nice little review of a multi-day breakout. Hope it made sense, and yeah, that's basically it. Pretty simple. Really just the key things are just key levels, volume, price action, letting it confirm those key levels, buying into support, into the dips, and selling into the pops, especially this pop here when you get that volume extension and get that huge price, that nice squeeze, and the squeeze action going up into the mid to high 5s. Just beautiful. So that's basically it. Just a little overview on that. A great setup this morning that I completely missed. So yeah, that's basically it.